Welcome to episode number 33. It's your host, Bobby D, and I'm here with the crew. What up, crew? What up, y'all?
What up?
Everybody's good? What up, D-Hustle?
Good.
What up, Raymond? Don't call him Ray Ray. My guy got a haircut this time around, looking a little clean, huh?
What are you trying to say? I never looked clean in the past episodes?
I don't know, player. That's the audience that have to let y'all know. I don't stare at you that hard.
Hopefully you got the comments blocked.
Now it's all love. Well, welcome to the Tech Hustle. We're here for episode number 33. We got a really cool show ahead of us today. I'm going to give y'all a quick rundown. I'm going to be talking about some AI stuff. There's this new discovery that it is a public service announcement. If y'all not up on it, y'all got to get connected because y'all might get left behind. And then we got my guy D-Hustle got some updates also about ChatGPT, which we'll talk about some more AI stuff, some Google update, Apple conversation. And then my guy Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray. They got some nuggets for us this afternoon, talking about some email address stuff, right? You're always trying to do some anonymous stuff, man. At least you're holding us down, right?
Yeah.
And then he got some alternative tools that we'll be using or could potentially be using to host some movie content. And then we got D-Hustle with some April Fool's jokes. You got a few in the chamber?
Yes, sir.
My guy said I got a few in the chamber. And then we'll obviously cover some sports, sponsorships. We'll definitely get a chance to shout out our sponsors. And then I'll close it out with a few updates about the community and stuff that we got going on. So what do y'all think about the show, right?
Good.
How about you, audience? Y'all ready for it?
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
ready for it? Get a round of applause, maybe? Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, let's cue up the tech talk. This time we're gonna talk a little bit about tech, though. Let's let it jam a little bit. I know y'all remember this from season number 2. Well, thank you for showing up to the tech talk today. We're gonna be chatting up a little bit about AI, and I want to chat with the fellas about it because there's this new invention that every freaking week with AI, I promise you guys, there's something new that comes up. The latest one is really going to challenge us for long-term growth in our careers, especially if you're a software engineer. So if you're a software engineer, I want you to take a look at this video that we're going to post here and talk about. I'm going to play it real quick for the guys to take a look at it. But definitely, let me know what y'all think about it. It's about a minute long, so it shouldn't be that long, all right? Let me see.
All right.
Let me get a full screen here. And let's go ahead and learn about this AI software named Devin. All right. This is just off the rip. He basically gave it a prompt saying, hey, I want you to write some software to do X, Y, Z. Just like a regular software engineer, you kind of create a plan of how you're going to execute and implement it. So the AI automatically generated this plan over here on the right-hand side. Now let's go see what it does with that plan. Did you hear what it said? It said after that, it built a whole project just like a human software engineer would.
Oh, wow.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
So basically it has access to just about everything that you need to be a software engineer to develop, which is a terminal, basic command line, an IDE, basically like, Visio Code or let's say PyCharm, or if you're old school with it, VI. And then you also have its own browser. Now let's see what it does. This is something really crazy here. So what happens is that these AIs, when they're working on problems, so just like software engineers, they will run into errors. They're not going to write code perfectly. But the cool thing about Devin and the software that they're creating is it knows how to debug the software by itself, which is following something like a very basic principle whenever we're working on software to find out what's going on, is you'll put print statements inside of your code so that you can kind of figure out what's going on when you run the program and then go back and remove it afterwards after you fix the bug. And guess what? Devin does that.
Wow.
Yeah. With the debugging print statement in it. Yeah, that right there is enough for us. It literally is not just developing, writing code, fixing code, using the internet, searching the internet, using the command line, and literally about to change the game. So how do y'all feel about when y'all saw that?
Got mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings. What are they, Raymond?
I mean, yeah. Should I tell my son to abandon going to school for computer science now or what? I mean.
Public service announcement.
Yeah. I mean, this is, like I said, I'm 50-50 on it. What are your takes there, D-Hustle?
If it's working and it's now, I'll take it.
D-Hustle says it's going to level everybody up, right?
Definitely.
I feel the same way about it, is that this is definitely going to start making me even question, like, if I'm going to be pushing people to do more software engineering, like, seriously. Because the thing that this software has really, like, closed the loop on is how easy it is for you to do that, right? Like, the guy didn't even really have to have that much of a paragraph to describe what he wants to do. and the AI actually was able to develop software to do it and use tools to actually make sure that it works. This is a gap that I think that AI is closing, and a lot of these software companies out there are really finding really inventive ways to close the loop. But this right here, for this year so far, has been one of the biggest things that I've seen. Because it's literally going to change the game. And I don't know if anybody else is out there noticing it, but y'all better be paying attention to AI and keep up with it, because it's definitely coming, and it's going to really become even more effective and efficient than we are at the keyboard.
How do you feel about it?
What? Who, me?
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
I'm worried, bro. Like I'll tell you this. So AI has become mainstream known only for 2 years, literally. And what I mean by mainstream, I mean like us techies actually getting access to it since OpenAI first, were allowing people to test it out. When I first touched it, I did feel like it was like, oh, okay, this is a cool little tool, a little, software that does X, Y, Z. But as I dove deeper and deeper and deeper into it and then get to this point right now, I'm telling you, with only us being 2 years in, I don't know where we're going to be in the next 5 years, because software engineering, specifically that skill, is definitely at risk. In my opinion, this is my professional opinion for years of experience, is software engineering is going to be a skill of the past. We need to iterate and evolve into being able to use these AIs in a more effective way rather than writing code as like what we're doing right now, because it's going to change. And it's going to happen faster than we think, because we're already 2 years in and they've invented this.
Yeah, that's
so
wild.
I'm really, really, really like mindful of the skills that I'm recommending people to pursue, and definitely want to encourage everyone. Number one, make sure you keep your hand and pulse on AI so that you can keep an eye on it. Sorry, I got some stuff running in the background. But it is going to make some changes, and we got to be ready for it or we're going to get left behind. Hands down. This right here is just like, when I first found out about the internet and I could connect to something around the world lightning speed, right? Or the invention of, an operating system like Linux, like we're about to kill, Windows and Microsoft because now we have a second option. This right here, it got me worried.
Yes, it sounds like a game changer. Now, question for you, being that we're 2 years in, do you think there might be like a bubble? Like, remember in the 2000s, we had the .com bubble. Do you think we're going to have an AI bubble? Because this stuff is, like, exploding.
I think in terms of, like, the technology is not going nowhere. The companies that are creating or using AIs, they all will not still be around 5-10 years from now, right? It's going to be some type of fight to the top. So AI or OpenAI might not even be the top one 5 years from now. So the technology is not going nowhere. The bubble in the sense of like the financial growth that's going to be massively, over, like I'll tell you right now, Devin's received $21 million in Series 1 investment, right? $21 million for writing this, right? It's like that pouring into that money eventually is going to, I think it's going to slow down, and that might be the bubble. But the technology itself is not going nowhere because it's still going to be there. Right. If you think about the .com bubble, that's when the internet got invented, right? All those companies that were creating services on the internet, those are the one that tumbled, but the internet still stayed around. That's what I'm basically talking about in terms of like a bubble. But AI, it's not going nowhere. We just need to get on this bus or this train before we get left behind, for real though.
Okay.
Yeah. There was this other invention that came out, or another cool program. I don't have a video to play this time, but I wanted to talk to our audience about it real quick, especially if you're in developing software using AI. There's this tool or framework that actually was invented by Microsoft, which I can't even believe I'm mentioning Microsoft. I mean, Microsoft to me used to be the enemy of all enemies, and now they're actually creating some really cool work, which is also.
But they're catching up.
They're catching up. They're definitely catching up, right?
Catching up.
Because they partner up with OpenAI and, different type of maneuvers that they're making in the industry to stay current. But they invented this thing called AutoGen. It's AutoGen. If you're interested in finding out about how you can have an army of AI complete certain tasks. And the example that I'll give you real quick is like what we just saw with Devin, where Devin had access to the internet, the terminal, and also a browser, is with AutoGen, you can have 3 different AI instances running simultaneously doing those tasks, and they all talking to each other. it's almost like creating your own company potentially by writing code. And if y'all are not following along, this is one of those that I really want to make sure I put a ferret in your, or not a ferret, but a feather in your hat if you are, because this is definitely something that's going to level everybody up, and I want to encourage everybody to check it out. Okay. If you're in our community and you want to chat up some more about AutoGen, that's the Tech Hustle community on School. Holla at your boy. I really want to dive deeper into, doing some projects and actually developing some skills around it. But I do want to encourage everybody else, especially if you're tuning in, check out AutoGen by Microsoft. And then Devin, there's an open source one out there too, but in general, keep an eye out for this skill set because I think it's going to be a wrap soon.
I like it.
Appreciate you.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, I be dropping first stuff all the time. You remember when I was dropping the glasses stuff, and now I think freaking Mark Zuckerberg and all those execs are listening to our podcast.
They are. Shout out to y'all. Stop playing around. Holla at us.
Send us a check. Send us some sponsorship because every time we drop something, it's like within a week or two later, it comes out, and then y'all didn't even know that we were the first one mentioning it. So.
That's right.
Yeah, so speaking of the lady glasses, I said lady glasses. Speaking of the glasses, a lady friend of mine happens to work at a eyeglass store, and I was, she checked out the podcast. Hey, you guys were talking about the glasses. I listened to a couple of your episodes.
Yeah.
And she happened to work at the glass store, and she's like, yeah, those glasses, Bobby D and D Hustle, are such in demand.
Word.
They've been back ordered since January. She's like, they cannot keep them in the store.
Yeah.
Because I was like, hey, I want those glasses. She's like, you can't get them.
Wow.
So yeah, it's nuts. So just
well, holla at me because that has a connect.
Oh, okay. D Hustle's got a connect. Well, yeah.
Let me get that connect. Always got somebody, player.
So yeah,
I haven't pulled the trigger. I'm not gonna lie because I was gonna compare those to the Apple eyeglasses that are coming out. So
yeah.
Until I do some type of investigation, I'm the type of guy that I never buy the shit when it first comes out.
Facts.
I wait because there's always some issues with it. There's always gonna be some type of recall, whatever the case may be. So I'll wait. I compare both. I got a buddy of mine that I went skiing with.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Oh, he's got them. He told me he loves it.
Yeah.
It's great. He's a big Facebook guy. So
he's streaming straight to Facebook.
Right to him.
Yeah.
So, shout out to, he had a baby too.
Congratulations.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to check those glasses out. Hopefully compare them both. I just hate to buy one and then couple months down the line, the next one comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, how far out are we with the Apple ones?
Man, they've been talking about that for God knows how long.
Yeah, for sure.
But, Google, Meta's already out. They were right behind it. So.
Yeah. And the thing is the popularity is going to drive it too. It's going to make it actually work a little bit more. So Raymond, on the outside of that, if you just turn the outside, there's a knob. The other side.
That's right here?
Yeah, you got to turn it the other way.
Why are they doing that?
While we're doing some logistic stuff in the background.
Logistic stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and it's going to be like Raymond said, since there's a back order for those Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
There's going to be a back order for Apple too. So.
Yeah, for sure for Apple. You know how they do. Yeah. But big ups to all this innovative stuff that's coming out here. I hope y'all following along because let me tell you, in my life, and we're all 80s babies. Big shout outs to big 80s babies out there. Y'all know we out here.
80s.
I actually seen, and we'll have another note about Gmail, but I seen something showing like the evolution of where we came from, starting from the 80s to where we are right now. And that meme basically ended with glasses. Basically, it took all these computers, these big mainframes, and all these printers and stuff like that, all the apps that we have, and it's like, all right, it just gets down to just to a set of glasses. And I'm just grateful that I got a chance to experience it. I don't know about y'all because I can remember how far back, tech goes from when it was first invented or the internet back in the 2000s and stuff like that. During the .com bubble. That's why when you bring it up, I'm like, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah. Right.
But anyways, we're going to move on to our next segment here. We got D Hustle coming up. What up, player?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, since we're all talking about AI right now, ChatGPT does not need to have an account in order for you to process anymore.
Wow, ChatGPT is killing the game, yo.
So actually, ChatGPT is a big interest of generative AI tools. But you no longer need an account to basically use it. So you can just go ahead and just put it in and you're done.
That's what's up.
Okay. So you're going to sync it with your Google or email or anything like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, nice. That's actually a really cool thing. If you think about what, in my opinion, where they're moving towards is I think ChatGPT, OpenAI are trying to go at Google's neck on
think
search.
so?
Yeah, for sure. And one of the things that's really cool about Google search is that it is free. Like, you can just pull it up in an incognito browser and then type in, hey, I want to look for this, and it returns a result. I think this is that move where they make it just like like a utility. Almost like when you go to the sink to turn on the water, it always turns on, right? It's always accessible.
Right.
And they're going to get more users off of that for sure.
Interesting concept, but I know they have a premium version. I mean, how are they going to make money off if you don't sign up?
I guess they're going to make money regardless. I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to use a premium, then I guess you got to make an account then, I'm assuming?
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay.
No doubt. But they're going for Google's neck. I'm telling you.
Okay. Well, talk about Google. I mean, it's been 20 years anniversary since yesterday, April Fool's, for the launch to Gmail.
Oh,
Shout out
20
to Google,
years.
20 years on April Fool's Day.
Yo, I need to see when my Gmail account was created. I think I might be a part of that first group 20 years ago.
So it did land in 2004.
Uh-huh.
And, it's been growing from there.
Yeah.
And then,
I think it's
been
like the
20
number
years.
one email service out there, would y'all say?
Yeah, I want to say, yeah.
Yeah, billions of users every day. I guarantee it. That's what's up. Big round of applause for
Shout out to Google. Gmail.
Yeah, Gmail. And low key, I think that it was considered a beta project.
That's wild.
For a good minute before they actually made it like a primetime, production one. But hey, it happens though.
Right. And last but not least for today, before we get into the
Raymond's Nuggets coming up.
The Apple just released a major upgrade for Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Pixel watches.
That's what's up.
So what's going on here? If you guys are not familiar, Apple and Google have been having some issues of trying to be a unit.
Yeah, unify.
Yeah. So as you can know, smartwatch runs Google's Wear OS software.
Yep,
I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but they just have been updated to one app from a surprising source, Apple, which Apple is Shazam. If you guys don't know, which is owned by Apple, it's a key upgrade now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if without the app on your watch is needed to be in touch with your phone.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
So,
with that
congratulations,
partnership,
finally.
right?
I don't know how long it took,
Nice.
but it seems like it's going somewhere.
Well, low key, I'm going to drop something. Y'all remember last week we were talking about monopolies, right?
Right.
The way that you kind of like stump monopolies is starting to work better with your partners.
Yeah, it's a coincidence that this came out. They're being sued by the federal government, and now they have an update for the Google watches.
Yeah,
It's a
now
coincidence.
these things will work together, right?
Yeah,
But
that's
That's
funny.
crazy.
yeah, that's cool.
Well, congratulations to Wear OS users, Samsung's and Galaxy
Congratulations.
watches now can do some Apple stuff. I mean, I'm not moving over to Android watch anytime soon because mine just pairs very well with my Apple watch and my Apple phone. So, best of luck to y'all for real.
Yep.
Can you pair a Google Watch with an app iPhone?
Well, let me tell you. You will in the future for sure, because we don't want no monopoly. But I would say that you probably could, but you just won't have the same experience, right? There's going to be some features that you'll only get on the Apple Watch that the Android won't have because they won't allow that integration. But I wouldn't be surprised if that integration becomes even more deeper.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
And now for the moment we've been waiting for.
Ooh,
Pressure,
my
the
God.
pressure's on.
Raymond, don't call him Ray. What up, player?
What's up, gentlemen?
What's going on?
Man, how's your week been, man?
Good, not bad. You know,
Yeah.
All right.
yeah. Went out to a nice dinner. You know,
Nice.
Easter. You know, it's a busy week. How about you
Yeah.
guys?
You know how it is, player. It's like entertaining, the kids being off of school. They were on spring break before.
Yes.
And then they have another extra 2 days off.
I know,
But hey, it's all love.
sir.
Or love.
So what's up, man? What you got for Raymond's Nuggets today?
Yeah, I got a couple gems for you guys here. The first one here is service. This is all free. My nuggets generally tend to be free websites and free services. And here's one for you here. It's called 10-minute mail or 10-minute email. You know,
10-minute mail, 10-minute email.
when you're on these websites, you're signing up. You have to put in an email address.
Uh-huh.
Let's just say it's like one of these, random sites and you just want to get it over with, but you got to put an email address in.
Yeah.
This 10 10-minute mail site will give you an email that lasts for 10 minutes that it will generate just so you can populate into this site so you can get your butt going.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's called 10-minute mail. It's great. It gives you a disposable email. You just plug it in, and it's basically a fake email address.
How many email addresses can we do?
You can just keep hitting the button to regenerate.
I mean, we might need to start upping our numbers.
I'm not,
We can up our numbers. Like, if it lets me create 1,000 email accounts, we might have 1,000 new users next week, player.
Certainly can do that. So, yeah, I didn't think about that. So.
But 10-minute email.
Yeah.
Make sure you drop it in Discord so if somebody following along, they can definitely catch it, though. And do you have to pay? Is there any paid services?
It's free.
There? It's all free?
It's all free.
Look at my guy bringing them nuggets with him.
Yeah,
Appreciate that nugget there, brother.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, check it out if it might help you at all. So I think it will.
I think it will. Actually, I think you are probably the one that uses most of the emails. Didn't you say that you have like 20 email accounts?
At one point, I had like 25 email addresses. Wow. I think D Hustle's the same too. He's got multiple email. I'm not trying to put his business out there, but I think he has.
He's putting on my business out. I don't even have that shit.
While he's checking his emails right now.
I'm not checking. You can see the camera right here. I don't even checking no emails. The most I think I had was maybe like 6.
6 emails?
6
yeah.
emails.
Raymond's doing some notorious
and
type
that's
stuff.
Including AOL. That's including Gmail. That's
Yahoo.
including T-Mobile one that had... and.
That's the only reason why he kept all of them, because he had to have them.
So whenever it's funny because I still use those old emails to tell you the truth. So whenever you go and be like, hey, can you sign up? Put an email address. I said, sure.
Yeah,
I got that email for you.
Yeah.
Let me give you that. I don't use this shit.
There you go.
At an email, you get free shit left and right.
Yeah.
That is a plug, ladies and gentlemen, in case you guys didn't know that.
Especially delivered by
You don't
D
want to
Hustle.
get bombarded by emails. This is what you need to do.
For sure.
Now you got the 10-minute email service to get rid of that.
Damn,
So,
y'all giving some real hustle out here, though.
Yeah, I don't remember if Bobby D, you remember some of my John Smith or Tony email addresses I used to use.
I know.
Wow.
Like, it was crazy, bro, because I didn't even know who it was.
Tony was my alias in my past early experiences.
Let me tell you a story real quick. Raymond just reminded me. So, we used to live right down the street in this neighborhood. And the first time that Raymond and I got pulled over and put in the back of a cop car.
Wow.
We were, we're going
in deep like that?
We're going in deep like that. It's a funny story, though. So, it's actually me, my brother, and Raymond. And we was over here at the park, and we were, doing, running around the park. It was after hours. We shouldn't have been on the field. The lights were off, whatever. So there's a cop in the cut that I guess he went to go take a piss. And he seen us on the field, and he jumped in his cop car, turned the siren on, running up on us. And we're running, jump over the gate. And all of a sudden, my brother gets stuck on the gate, and Raymond is out. I'm out, and then I look back, and I'm like, "Dang, my brother!" I was like,
What
did
you do? Did you leave him?
No, I didn't. I went back, and right when I walked up to him, the cop car pulled up, like right in between me and my brother, and I'm like, "Yo, can I at least get him off the gate?" And then we go over there, and I get him off the gate, and I look back at Raymond, and Raymond's walking back too. He felt a little guilty. That's why he came back, right? And then we all 3 got thrown in the back of the cop car. And then all of a sudden, the cop was like, "Yo, what's your name?" And Raymond was the first one to say, "Tony." And my brother looked right at him, and I hold my brother's arm real quick. I was like, "Yo, shut up, bro," because he was about to say, "Your name is not Tony."
That's funny. I wonder if he was gonna snitch.
Oh man, he almost did. He almost did, but I got him. I held him. But that was our first time ever get thrown in the back of a
past
cop car.
alias. Like
The
I
moral
said,
of the story, guys, they're still out, as you can see. they're not in jail anymore.
We still.
Yeah.
If ever I've been locked up more, it's been with Raymond. So.
Shit. That's crazy.
That's only one story. We'll tell the other ones a little bit later.
I don't even want to hear those stories.
Patreon, you got to sign up for that. So.
Oh, there we go. Good plug.
If you want to hear more, sign up for our premium.
Yes.
We'll take care of that, and we let you know all these stories.
Facts. No doubt. Well, Raymond, what else you got? Don't you got something else coming?
Yeah. So, we're talking about, Patreon and streaming services and all that. Obviously, we have an award-winning podcast here, The Tech Hustle.
Yeah, give it up.
So another gem I wanted to drop for you here is, you guys have heard of Plex, right?
Yeah.
Plex is a streaming software. I was talking to one of my coworkers a few weeks ago. We went out to lunch, and I dropped Plex, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I don't like Plex." I was like, "Why not?" And he was like, "Oh, I use Kodi." And I was like, "What the hell is that?" So Kodi is an alternative to Plex. So basically, as you know, we have an award-winning podcast here. You can play podcasts on this streaming software. You can play music. You can play
movies,
videos, your movies.
Yeah.
It's free, open source software. It's called Kodi. So if you have a smart TV or smart device, like he
leads with that free.
Fire TV stick, you can use Kodi. It's I've never used it, but my coworker swears by it that it's an alternative and it's better than Plex. So
it's like a Fire Stick.
It's a software that you can run on your Fire TV stick. Or your TV.
Yeah.
Like you can literally download the app or the software. So another thing too is if you have a computer or a laptop, you can load the Kodi software onto it and stream directly to your Fire TV stick or your smart TV.
It's free.
So check it out. My coworker swears by it. So Kodi.
Is he giving technical support? Because I'm about to go set it up. And I might need to call somebody.
Another thing too is Kodi doesn't support anything illegal. So whatever you put on there is your business. So you cannot contact them for support, Mr.
So
Bobby
when they
D.
ring at your doorbell knocking there, you already know where it's at.
Basically, yeah.
I need to know this guy's name, so in case I get caught up, I'm gonna stop the snake.
Exactly. Call somebody, right? That's what's up.
So check it out.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. That's a nugget, guys.
All right.
My guy, Raymond.
That's what's up.
Awesome. So I guess that's all the nuggets we got, Raymond.
That's all I got.
Damn it!
All right,
Yeah,
man.
that's all
This
I got.
guy's dropping some good gems. But I will say that I'm trying to get your movie list. So whenever you set up your server, you just let me know. I'm gonna set up Kodi, and then we got it.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, the whole family got it.
I got you.
I can cancel Netflix, Hulu, and all of that stuff. But anyways, we're gonna jump into our last section here. We got my guy D Hustle coming back to the stage. D Hustle, we gotta get you some music, man.
I got it. There
we go.
There it goes.
So what's up, player? What's going on, my
Hope
man?
everybody had a good weekend, man. Happy Easter to everybody. Everybody hopefully had some good times and enjoyed time with the family. Also, yesterday was April Fool's Day. There was a lot of jokes out there.
There was some good ones.
Let me give you my top 5 of the jokes. So remember how he was talking last episode about Mr. Shold Otani?
Oh yeah.
So he received. So their email. There was a message out there that he received a 5-year ban from the Major League Baseball.
Oh word.
5 years. So they have a statement here. It is a great regret that we announced that decision to impose a 5-year ban for my man Shotani due to involvement in gambling activity, which that establishes our policies in our league. So basically, they can't be doing gambling, etc. This decision, it regrets and scores the importance of upholding the principle of fair competition and maintaining trust, confidence of our fans, players, and stakeholders alike. I was like, fuck, this nigga's got me so much money. He's making money, and then some shit like this happened.
Yeah.
Then I read again and said, this is an April Fool's fucking joke. Like, bro. I was like, yo, you had me going here for a minute. You was
reading the fine print?
Yeah. I was reading the fine print. I was like, man, this guy got 5-year ban, and he's got... That's great.
How's that money still going to flow? Like, you have so many questions, right?
I was like, damn, Raymond's over here talking about it was the gambling issue and everything. And he's got a 5-year ban. I was like, boom. But it was a joke. He's still in the game, baby.
That's crazy.
Shout out to him. Nothing has. He got hit him.
That's a pretty good one.
But that was a good one. That was number 5.
Yeah.
Number 4, Kamala Harris randomly calling out John Jones for no reason, which is pretty funny. That's it. Number 3, Pittsburgh Steelers is going to give Antonio Brown the 1-year contract.
Now that would be funny right there, for real.
That ain't happening.
Kendall Jenner is playing a Uno reverse on all of us.
Oh, wow.
She's going to come, he or she's going to come back to his original.
To the original.
Right. And last but not least, O.J. Simpson's coming out clean. Like, bro, this shit is crazy right now.
Boy.
These are the funniest things that I've seen. But the thing is, if you guys want to read about it, it's I'll put it on Discord. I got it from a guy on TikTok here.
Roger that.
It can go more in depth if you guys really want to know what's going on with each one individuals. Go ahead and check them out and see what happens. Have you been hearing about a lot of football players been dying lately?
A word?
Yeah. So Vontae Davis dies from the Colts. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Yeah, Colt legend there. He's
that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember.
Love and prayers go out to their family.
Yeah,
that's a shame. He played for the Dolphins too briefly.
Huh?
Yeah. So
Well, you would know. I wouldn't.
yeah, he played for the Dolphins briefly, but Vontae Davis is famous for. I don't know if you guys remember, he retired at halftime. So he
Just walked out of the
infamously
game?
just went to halftime and he retired. So, but yeah,
But what was his condition? Did they tell?
they don't know. They're speculating that either drugs or suicide. We don't know yet. So, but
man.
it's sad.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I don't know. It's like the NFL. It's got to have something for these guys. When I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but love and prayers to the family, to
for
every
sure.
other. There are other
Young,
football
man.
players too that have been passing away.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention their names, but shout out to them and
Yeah.
and to their family, and we keep them in prayers. Other than that, for football, if you guys haven't done your mock, getting ready for football draft, it's coming up.
Don's ready. Who you got for the Giants? Who y'all trying to get?
Nah, I ain't trying to get nobody.
Nobody. You said all season that you were going just for a freaking draft pick, and now you say nobody.
I don't even know what's going on in that organization. I would have to talk to my agent, see what they say, and then we go from there.
My guy said I got to go talk to them first.
But yeah, football season starting up. It's going to be preseason in August. I guess they start. Other than that, that's it. Baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out. Baseball just opened up March 28th. It's been looking really good. Yankees are looking 5-0. My Mets, as you can see, are 0-4. So we need to figure out what's going on over there.
Why are you looking right at the camera?
I got to make sure that we're if you're a Mets fan out there or in the league, holler at me. We can make something happen. Let's figure out what's going on with these Mets.
Yeah, come to the show so you can have a one-on-one.
Atlanta's still the team to beat Philly. And, Marlins is 0-5 in case anybody here's a Marlins fan. I got to show love to these Marlins fans. Other than that, for baseball, it's looking good. It's still early.
Yeah, it's still early.
So
I mean,
just
how
to give you
many games
still
they
early.
play a year? About 100?
162.
162?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's amazing.
a lot of games.
That's amazing. Do they have players that play every single game?
Some of them do.
Wow.
And then some of them, depending if they play like 3 games back-to-back against the same team, they do substitutions.
Okay, at least give them a break.
Yeah, no, they do.
Lord.
They do. They get some breaks.
And they're like maybe 3 games a week?
4 games a week.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So sometimes, depending, for example, when the Mets come down, they play them 3 times back-to-back.
Yeah.
They play them Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think maybe a Friday, if I'm not mistaken, or it spreads out. But yeah, they play sometimes 3 games, 1 game, travel, et cetera.
Yeah.
So shout out to all the baseball players out there.
Yeah, big ups to y'all.
And we go from there.
And the season just begun.
Just begun. So if my Mets, I know, is 0-4, but eventually we'll make that happen.
Yeah, it's early. It's early.
Usually we start winning. It's always a Mets tradition. We start winning, and then at the end of the year.
You're going to have to go get over there and talk to somebody.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll be there in July.
Exactly.
I'll be there in July. We're going to go over there and talk to the organization, see what they say.
Yeah, the Tech
from
Hustle
there.
will be out there in July. We'll check in on them.
All right, and last but not least, basketball.
What we got with basketball? We're getting close?
Well, we're getting close. Top 10 teams are out there. Celtics made it. Celtics number 1. They already clinched. And Oklahoma took Denver's position yesterday over. So Oklahoma and then Denver, number 2, and then Timberwolves, my team, looking good.
They're looking good?
They're looking real good.
Damn.
Yeah. My Knicks, we just dropped to number 4. We was number 3. So just a shout out. You guys are doing phenomenal without Randall. Without Randall, baby. Jalen and Jalen, 61 points. The last game he did, 61.
61 points. That's
ham.
amazing.
He went crazy, and shout out to my man over there. And Lakers are,
What position are we? I don't even know.
you're number 9.
All right, that's a playoff. We'd be in a
No, you're not.
we'd be in a
you
play-in.
need to be, play-in tournament, and you will have to.
Yeah.
Sacramento's another team that you guys got.
All
Sacramento.
right. Y'all just mentioned something I don't know what's going on. Play-in tournament. What does that mean?
That's another garbage thing like it was earlier.
I don't get it.
the bottom 7 through 10, I think.
Uh-huh.
They go to a tournament and they play in for a play-in spot for a playoff.
So they're not doing wild card type stuff anymore.
Wild card, you're in the wrong team.
the wrong genre.
sport.
The wrong
Yeah.
genre.
Wrong sport.
I
That's
apologize.
Yeah,
I'm showing my cards now.
Jesus, this guy. So usually it's supposed to be the first 8 teams.
Gotcha.
Back in the days it was the first 6.
Gotcha.
So number 1 will play number 6, et cetera. But now it's from 1 to 8.
And then those 2 slots are from wild card. I'm not wild card. Look at me.
Yeah.
From that play-in.
Play-in.
Play-in
So,
tournament.
yeah.
Crazy.
And since you're on basketball, did you guys watch the rematch last night, women's college basketball?
No, I didn't.
No.
The LSU versus Iowa, Katen Clark versus Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was balling?
How was it?
Yeah, it was, I caught some highlights. It was a rematch, the big controversy when they were going at it last year.
Yeah.
It was good. Katen Clark, Iowa won, so there's all the big hoopla on, Draymond Green and everybody saying, can she play in the NBA? Because she's broken all the records in women's college basketball.
I don't know.
So what do you think?
Is that the same one where they said they're going to try to put on the big three or something like
Yes,
that?
that's the one that Ice Cube offered the contract to. She won last night. She killed it. I don't know.
Get it.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
I get it. The competition's going to be different. The scale is going to be on a different range. I don't know. If she wants to try to shoot her shot, let her go out there and try it. But I wouldn't have high expectations, especially with them ballers like that.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm lost here.
Yeah, a chick going to go play NBA?
In the NBA?
Well, play big
WNBA.
No, she's in college now, right?
She's in college now.
And she's already going to the WNBA, right? In terms of drafting wise, right?
We assume so, yeah.
But they're saying that she wants to play in the league.
They're not saying that. Draymond Green and some NBA people are saying she's that good. Could she could play in the NBA? So that's kind of like the talk.
Okay. I thought you were saying that she's going to play in the NBA, not in the WNBA.
Yeah, no. They were saying, could she play in the NBA? And that's where Ice Cube offered her $5 million to join the Big Three, and she turned it down.
Yeah, I think that's too low.
Who's the Big Three?
That's
Ice Cube's all-season basketball tournament that he has.
Okay.
So 3-on-3?
Yeah, the 3-on-3. So, yeah.
And she turned it down?
Well,
I guess it's not about the money then.
Well, the WNBA is kind of upset that Ice Cube was doing that because, the WNBA wants her to come. But then again, Ice Cube's thing is after basketball season is over, so she could do both.
She definitely could.
Yeah. So,
why not?
I wonder if that $5 million kind of made WNBA feel a little salty. I don't know what their contract was.
Possibly, yeah, because, they only get like 100, 200,000.
Yeah,
they don't get more than the regular NBA players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. Like maybe that's what the beef is like now you're putting the price up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Even Lisa Leslie was phenomenal when she was playing back in the day, and she didn't get that max. Rebecca Lobo, same thing.
Yeah,
didn't get that
max pay. Yeah, max contract.
It was very cap limit, but they need to change that. They need to change that, bro.
Because they're bringing in viewership. I tell you that.
Of course. I mean, look at the women's soccer. They are 10 times better than the men's soccer team.
Which team? But, not all teams. But which team?
The women's soccer team.
I know, but which team you talking about from the men's?
Oh, okay.
I can name a couple.
Yeah. But you know what I mean. So, but there's no equal pay in that.
Yeah.
And there are
it's
how
tough.
many World Cups have they won?
It's tough.
I would like to see, now that you see it, I would like to see a men's and women's team of all-star players and then against each other. I would like to see something like
a
that.
co-ed one,
like
or
the Messi, Ronaldo, and the ladies all together, one team versus another team, an elite team each and each.
Yeah,
something fun, recreative. Everybody can have fun. You know?
I mean they do that flag football and stuff like that, like recreation.
Well, the same way basketball does. They have the whatever it is that they do, the celebrity.
Yeah.
The celebrity fucking basketball and stuff. Fucking Kevin Hart can't play no ball. All of a sudden, he's there going crazy and shit.
He's the point guard.
Yeah, he's the point guard.
Trying to shoot
like
that.
Curry. Yeah, but other than that, man, that's all we have here. Basketball. Hopefully, the Lakers makes the end tournament for you, and you'll be happy, camper.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And then,
I don't know how Laker fans would be happy about that though.
About what?
It'd be embarrassing if they don't make it. It'd be more embarrassing if they don't make it.
If they don't make it at all.
Yeah.
And
I know we know we don't have a shot.
Shoestring.
Yeah, we know we don't have a shot at all. Nothing but still.
Let me guess. Are we gonna blame LeBron James?
I mean, LeBron has.
Or are we gonna blame AD?
I mean, LeBron has done his part, so. Yeah.
I think.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. AD is, come on.
All I know is that let's see if the Lakers fan how they pop off if they win that in tournament thing. So we'll see.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
We'll see.
Hopefully,
all y'all real quiet though.
Yeah, very quiet.
Yeah,
very quiet. But in the good note, they know what we're gonna say. The Heat are doing better than y'all. You gotta give y'all some.
Let's get some recognition here.
Jimmy Butler out there.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, that's all I got, man. Maybe Miami can make something happen in the playoffs. I really don't want to see the Knicks in Miami because that's the big rivalry.
Oh, they playing tonight, kid?
Yeah, but I don't mean it's it's a game that needs to be watched very closely.
What, this game here?
Yeah, because it depends on if Miami wins, it gets them bumped up. If Knicks wins, they get bumped up.
Yeah.
So
everybody's playing to get position.
right now is basically trying to hold your position to see who we play for the other team.
Yeah.
You know? But if you guys are watching the game and stuff and don't have nothing to do, man, you guys can always order Marvelous Creations, ladies and gentlemen. Get your cake pops and stuff, ice creams.
Yeah.
Holla at her. She is basically serving from South Florida all the way up to Orlando, and she does deliveries.
For sure.
Does
Dang,
deliveries.
you put the range all the way up to Orlando and down to South
Florida? I'm willing
Florida?
to make a try.
Big shout outs to Marvelous Creations, our
Big
number one
shout-outs.
sponsor since day one, kid.
Yeah,
since day
buddy.
one. We really appreciate you. All right, fellas, I guess we come into the end. You want to cue up that music? Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. We'll bring it back. Yo, I really like today's episode. We really laid back, chill. We talked about some AI stuff. We talked about some partnerships between Apple and Google finally making some moves. And don't forget Raymond's Nuggets, right? Them Nuggets are gems, bro. Like,
And it's free.
And it's free.
Yes, they're free.
Stop
He
playing
always
around.
starts out with free. So if you want to have anonymous emails that only last for 10 minutes, check my guy out. He definitely got some resources for you. And yo, don't forget about what I talked about with Devin and the AI stuff. But let's close out this episode here. And let me tell y'all, bring the music down just a little bit. Let me tell y'all a little bit about our community because I want to make sure y'all hear this loud and clear. Our community is hosted on School, SKOL. The Tech Hustle community where we have over, I would say we're about 110 members, right? We're
Yes, sir.
making some moves there.
Nice.
So big shout outs to everybody that's already logged in, dialed in, and supporting us on School. And if not, go to thetechhustle.com. That's thetechhustle.com. Click join community and you'll get access to me, D Hustle, and Raymond. Don't call him Ray on a daily basis. And definitely we can't wait to see y'all out there. So definitely come and holler at us. Another update for you all is our newsletters. Big shout out to our newsletter. Our monthly newsletter for the month of March has been published out there, highlighting some great events that we attended this year, which we went to Atlanta 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Dang.
The
2
20th. The
weeks?
20th.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago we was in Atlanta where we visit the NSBE, National Society of Black Engineering. Big shout outs to them because they gave us a like on our Instagram post.
Okay.
So they're definitely following along. So big shout outs to NSBE. And then also big shout outs to the Atlanta Cloud Conference because I had a chance to do a talk out there titled Behind the Cloud at Twitter 1.0, and it was really, really good conversation. And I think this is a talk that we're going to take on the road. So
And shout out to Atlanta Breakfast Club because those bacon, egg, and cheese, baby. I don't know about you, but it was really good for me.
I brought some home, player.
Yeah, you did.
That was, I ain't gonna front. And you know what? I didn't know that had a piece of chicken on there. My guy he was like, yo, it's a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. And then you see a whole chicken, like a whole chicken breast on it.
Yeah, buddy.
It was really good, though. So
Yes,
I
it was.
appreciate you.
Couldn't believe he didn't give me the other piece.
Because you know what? I told the wifey about it, and you know what she said? You better bring me a piece.
I didn't hear that.
But no, big shout outs to our Atlanta trip. And yeah, we are doing a nationwide tour. So if you have a city you want us to pull up to, a college, university, somewhere that you'll want to hear me speak and talk about my journey at Twitter, but also pull up so that we can, show some love on your campus. Let us know. Hit us up. We're trying to lock in these dates, so definitely let us know. Our next one up is in July. We're heading up to New York. So if you're in NYC, let us know because we're going to be hosting a few events out there, and we definitely want y'all to pull up. All right, and then the last thing I want to tell y'all about is our premium community offering, right? This is Community Plus. Now, we have
Community Plus in school, in case you guys didn't know where it's at.
Facts. We have our free community. We got to start off with free.
Yeah,
right?
free.
It's free, right? Free 99. Our free community, but then we also have our premium community offering, which you're going to get one-on-one access, coaching, mentoring, workshops, and definitely the team is going to be dedicated to your journey. So holla at us. Check out thetechhustle.com. You'll see the link there that says join our premium community. Come and holla us because we got some gems. And then I guess I was saying that was the last one, but no, we do have one more last thing. Is y'all remember I was talking about AI and how I'm worried about software engineering as a skill. It's going to be, I'm not going to say obsolete, but it's going to be really like shaky in the next years coming, is we are running a cohort. It's going to be a 6-week boot camp where we're going to be teaching systems administration skills. These are system operators, systems admin, systems engineering skills around the Linux operating system. And the reason why we're focusing on this first is this is one of those skills that it doesn't matter what AI does, you will still be able to keep a job and have a long-term future. So
that's fine.
If y'all did not know, learning the skills of being a system programmer, somebody that knows how to maneuver, access, utilize the operating system to its full potential, it doesn't matter what the AI do because they still need us. So if you're studying computer science, software engineering, front end, back end, if you're doing DevOps, definitely. If you're doing cybersecurity, definitely. If you're doing anything that you have access to a terminal and you need to understand what's going on, this cohort is for you. It's a 6-week cohort. Check out our website so you can sign up. It's going to be lead instructor myself. D-House is going to have a little pull-up. Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray, is going to have a pull-up. And we're also going to have industry experts come through and teach a course or two. So holla at us, and we're ready for you.
That's what's up. All right. That's what's up.
All right, cue the music back up. That's all the announcements that I have there. Okay. So I had to make sure y'all heard it loud and clear because I want y'all to get access to this knowledge, this experience. And, if y'all really like what we're doing here, subscribe, tell your friends about us. We're on YouTube. We're on all podcast platforms.
Todo.
There's no reason why you can't find us. It's just because you're not looking for us. So if you're out there looking for something, come and holler at us. Any last words, D-Hustle? What you got, player?
Enjoy the day. Get that money, baby.
For sure. Get that money. How about you, Raymond? Don't call him Ray Ray.
Subscribe to the podcast or you're a hater.
My guys put it out there. He said subscribe or you're a hater. And I'm your host, Bobby D. Thank you so much for tuning in. Holla at your boy. It's Bobby D.